Hello again, my friends. Thanks for stopping by. Another Great American Craft Beer with Kyle here on this lovely, lovely Thursday afternoon. Volleyball tonight in the cold weather. At least the sun is out. It's in the 40s, but a chilly night, second week of the volleyball season out there at Hot Shots. For our sampling pleasures and tasting delights this afternoon, I have a kick-ass beer. I tried this last night, folks, and it's a new fave, and you really have to like hazelnut coffee, this almost peanut butter, just nutty beers. But if you like nutty beers, this very well could be the best one I've ever tried. And Lord knows I've tried a plethora of this style of beer, if you will. This is an interesting category. This was originally called the Cellar Brewing Company, but it's actually from the cellars of Valley Vineyards, introducing Cellar Dweller craft beers. Now it's going to go, I guess they're going to be called Valley Vineyard Farm Corporation. Brewed and canned by Valley Vineyard Farm Corporation. This is the eye opener. The eye opener, folks. It's a hazelnut coffee stout. And Cellar Dweller eye opener. Cellar Dweller Valley Vineyard, whatever you want to call it. This is an ass kicker beer. This is one of the best, like I said, peanut butter beers. It's a pretty big beer as well. The ABV is 7.5, so it's up there a bit. I mean, not terrible, but 7.5 is a decent amount of alcohol. Almost 2 Bud Lights. The IBUs are 6, so no better hops on this. This was brewed, looks like on March 11th of 2018, if you see the date there. One thing about this, though, like I said, you have to really like hazelnut coffee, peanut butter beers. This is a brewery. They're out of Moro, Ohio, which is about half an hour up the road from here. Very rural, small community up in Warren County. A couple of friends that I grew up with that moved out there. Nice town, booming area. Warren County is nice. I don't know if, again, a lot of folks, a lot of my viewers are out of state. A lot of my regular friends, they check on a review here and there. Thanks to Mark Linville and those guys. But, we get a lot of, I get a lot of reviews from out of state. So they're probably not familiar with Warren County. Of course, Kings Island, familiar with that. Mason, Lebanon, Kings Mills. It's a nice area out there. In fact, I've always wanted to live in Warren County, but, the commute to my work would be doubled and tripled even at times. And also the taxes. It is a tax pit. I would say more than double what I pay now in taxes. We're looking at some homes for this value in that area, and it would be almost $300 a month in taxes where I pay. I'm not even $100 now. So, it's a very nice but very pricey. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the pour on this. The aroma already bursting. My God, this is a ass kicker beer. I was really good. I found this, and it was only $10 a 6-pack. For a local company, and I want to say something. How about a local company not ripping people off? How about that? Especially a smaller local company that no one's ever heard of. How about that? $10, and this is a great beer. I really recommend this. I could smell the coffee. It's really weird because, I looked on the company website and on this can, it's saying hazelnut coffee stout. Now, I'm going to get to the aromas in a second. I'm going to get to the aromas and get the taste and get you guys my opinion on it. If anybody's had this, drop me a line. So here's the pour. Very dark. Nice amount of head. Some carbonation. As you would say, a stout. Very dark. Nice head on this. Let's get the aromas. Right away, you're getting a hazelnut. I am getting a burst of hazelnut, like a squirt of hazelnut at McDonald's, Starbucks. Just hazelnut. But I'm also getting peanut butter aromas. Almost similar to a nutcase. Not quite Sweet Baby Juice, but a nutcase. Like there's husk that Dave talked about in his review. And then also some coffee as well. It's not even saying hazelnut coffee stout. It says hazelnut stout on the can. I am getting tons of hazelnut. Hazelnut would be the dominant feature, but peanut butter coffee, it's all in there. Roasted malts, some deep chocolate malts. So let's thank the brewers at Cellar. I really want to maybe get up there here soon and try some more of their beers because this is an ass-kicking elite hazelnut stout. So cheers, everybody, and cheers to this brewer. Here we go. Oh, man. Look at the flavors. Right now I'm getting, oh, my God, hazelnut. It's like drinking a hazelnut latte with like a hint of peanut butter, coffee. You have to like this stuff, and it's not for everybody. I will say this: if I have a lot of friends that they love coffee. They drink 3 or 4 cups a day, but they will not drink a coffee beer. And to each his own, is there, right? And I kind of agree. Some people that just don't like it. And then I have people that hate coffee, but they try coffee beers and they like them. So I kind of, I don't know. I mean, you got those risk takers that'll drink anything. Because I have a guy that he drinks Mountain Dew and Monsters and not the coffee monsters, and he hates coffee, so I can't do it. But then he tried a coffee stout, and I forget what brewery it was, and he said, "Oh my God, this is awesome, the coffee flavor." And I'm like, "You don't like coffee, but that's the world we live in, and I love it. Everybody's unique, everything's unique." But this is any coffee lover, any hazelnut lover, this is what hazelnut nectar should be from Rogue. I think that's a good beer with minimal haze. This is blowing that away. But all three flavors, hazelnut predominantly, peanut butter, and then some coffee in there as well. One more sip here. My God, the hazelnut, the flavors in this beer to me are just unmatched. They did such a great job. Some people may say it's too much, not me. I want it in a beer. I've said this very rarely, and again, I'm closing in on 1,000 check-ins on Untappd. This is review 235. Very rarely have I had a beer where I have said too much flavor. And if I have, it's on sour beers. Just because I'm not a huge sour. I like sour beers and I like fruits, but not on that. But stuff like this, hazelnut, peanut butter, chocolate, vanilla, these s'more beers, these kind of adjuncts, coconut, these kind of adjuncts, bring them on, baby. If they're in the title, bring it in there. I want the full. Very rarely, again, I've probably had hundreds of those beers, again, over 1,000. I've never once said this is too much. I've said a lot on a couple sour beers, but man, I tell you what, this is, like I said, any coffee, hazelnut person, give this a shot in the area. Cellar Dweller, Valley Vineyards, Eye Opener. Kick-ass beer, folks. I am hip to this. 7.5%, $10. This is an A+ all the way around. Any way you slice this candle, like I said, for $10, it's 7.5%. Look at the lacing. Some lovely lacing there, still some carbonation, just a well-crafted beer. And like I said, for a local company, I've passed on this company a couple of times at Jungle Jams, And then somebody else, somebody posted this on Cincinnati Craft Beer Society. It was, I think, Saturday night, and they said, oh my God, this is a great stout. And then, I checked it on Untappd, because I never really looked at this. And I saw 700, 800 reviews saying, best nut beer I've ever had, nuttiest beer, peanut butter or hazelnut. And then you start seeing that, and you're like, okay, one person's, everybody has an opinion. Once you start seeing dozens of reviews and posts, especially in a local company, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to try it because I like this style of beer. So, A++. I know people are going to say I'm kissing ass on this, but it's a coffee, peanut butter, hazelnut fan's delight. It's a dream come true. So, with that being said, folks, life is short. We must be happy and drinking great craft beer, the Eye Opener. And until we meet again next time, as always, wishing you the very best of goodbyes. Cheers.